Effective September 19th, the three siblings are reunited. The little milkhouse joined the barn and windmill on the new location. So within about a 15-day period, the three buildings had been engineered, elevated, moved, and placed on new foundations on the pasture. The three buildings were relocated within a 2-week period after 8 months of planning and organization. The concrete block construction milkhouse was built in the mid-30s in conjunction with the barn, which was then a dairy barn, and the windmill. So the windmill would have pumped water into the tank within the milkhouse to keep the milk cans cool. In its new location, the milkhouse is flipped around so that the awning is on the wrong side, facing 49, versus the original format where the awning was closest to the barn, because when the milk cans would be filled, they would set them under the awning so as to keep them cool and protected from the sun. Being that it's no longer being used as a dairy farm, I like the face of the side with the awning, so opted to flip that around and have it facing State Road 49. Other than that, the footprint of the placement of the buildings is a mirror image of what it was in its original home, just that now it's facing in opposite directions. The milkhouse was a place that Dad stored a lot of tools and old rusty nails, which was one of his favorite hymns. We played that at his funeral, and it would seem fitting that the milkhouse was filled with tools, not one to throw anything away. I didn't take before pictures, but I took after pictures of the reorganized milkhouse, so anyone who had seen it prior to the move would understand that it was filled to the gill with old tools and wire and everything that you never knew when you might use it, so we didn't want to throw it away. In addition to that, the concrete floor has been poured to the barn by Newland Concrete. The plaque marks the Marion and Alice Maxwell, the three children, Philip, Mary Alice, and John. Next generation, Philip and Jane Maxwell, and the three children, Sherry, Deb, and Mark, and many, many more generations to come, and I certainly hope to enjoy the barn. Also in this video is footage of the excavation of the home place. The silo didn't make the cut. It was a sort of a pigeon's home and was built of concrete, so that was excavated and actually repurposed to serve as drainage stone, so to speak, for the backside of the round bridge, which was the original old State Road 49 that sits on the pasture, and its stream runs to Lake Michigan. So all of the pieces of the silo from the home place have been lovingly repurposed to be a part of the round bridge on the pasture. Additionally, there was excavation to Mom's homestead, which is being prepared for landscaping to make the panoramic of her backyard beautiful. It actually, when the barn came down, looks out to the fields, and it's quite a lovely landscape. So we're reinventing the backside or the backyard of Mom's home place, where the barn, milkhouse, and windmill originally stood. There was also excavation done to the property at the pasture for the purpose of drainage, so that the water would flow back out to the marsh and not create erosion to the old round bridge. The three buildings have been reunited. They look like they've always been there, and now the big barn is at the beauty spa getting a facelift by O'Connor Builders. It's a work in process, and she's being refaced and whitened and should be finished within a week. So a project that started on September 4th is coming to its close, And there should be one more video to mark the reinvention of Barnegan, the Maxwell's homestead.